Testing, testing. It looks like we're live. Let's go. Let me make sure everything is disabled that I don't want on stream. I'll close this down. Let me pull up my chats. This is going to be a short stream. Their DLCs were on sale. I ended up getting the Astraeos map for $7, the animation bundle for $7, and I got the Dreadmare for like $2. There's no sales tax where I live, so like there's no bonus to that. So like it's literally just the flat out prices, which is quite nice. But we're gonna be getting started here in 1 second. Mainly, first thing we're gonna do is we're going into the Astraeos map. We're gonna look at that. Then I'm gonna take a peekaboo at the Yo, Variety Games. He was here in 10 seconds. But we're going to take a quick look at Astraeos and then maybe the animation pack while we're there, unless it's a little bit hard to do that, but we will see. Let me make sure you guys can see this. So I ended up buying, so now I own all of the DLCs. Throughout my streams, we've kind of checked Bob's Tells already and Pyromanes and some of the other stuff. But, like Lost Colony. But today, Astraeos, Dreadmare, in the animation series pack with 109 costumes, which I've never actually looked at. Oops, let me just see. Character costumes: Chava, Jane, New Armor, Minion, and Rebel Minion. Is that what she's wearing back there? Those outfits? I think it is. Now, I'm just curious. I want to see if they have Reapers. It does not look like there's a Reaper for this. Mammoth. I don't even have most of these. Oh, I gotta check out the horse. But yeah, we'll be checking out all of those. Let's just hop into Astraeos. Okay, is my mic working properly? Yes. Okay. Let's see. What is this available now? Astral Premium? That looks cool. Okay, let's not get too distracted. I gotta stay on schedule here today. Because I was gonna just edit a video and get one posted today, but like, since I bought this, I really just want to take a peek at it really bad. So, here we go. We have it. So supposedly this was a modded map at some point. But I'm tempted to take a look. I could be my level 100 character. We're not going to do that. We'll just default our character out. So there's a crazy amount of spawns, actually. What is this? A lot of names. Okay, I'm just going to go to easy. I don't really care to read the spawn points. It sounds pretty good. Oops. And then, if this map seems good, we'll definitely have to do a couple streams on building up. I'm currently doing Valguro, so I'm not going to be doing that until I beat the boss on there and finish my objectives. Let's see. Now, if I go to cosmetics, what do we got in here? Oh. I can just be like an animated figure. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Wait a minute. I kind of like that. Wait a minute. Who's this? Oh, too bad you couldn't be Rockwell. Hold on. This person looks cool right here. Wait a minute. This is actually... That's actually kind of a cool skin. Her eyebrows are not on. Her eyebrows are in front of her face. Oh, they went back to normal. That's actually kind of cool. And then the little knife blade she has. And I'm just completely naked fresh spawn with this. Okay, so I'm really liking that. Oh wait, you can be Rockwell? Rockwell? I don't know how I feel about this. Becoming Doctor Who? I kind of like that, I'm not going to lie, although his eyebrows are glitched currently. Okay. That'd be interesting fighting Rockwell with the Rockwell skin. Who's this? I never watched the animated series, so not yet anyways. Oh, okay. I actually really like these animated skins for this. That's pretty cool. Is there who's this? Bob? Okay, Bob's in here. Why does it feel like she would be short? She is short. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Anyways, let's just, for now... Actually, this black guy looks cool. Let's just be this guy. Wait, is that a gun he has on his back? Oh, he has a crossbow on his back. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, one more thing. I just want to check for the cosmetics here. I could be a little old lady. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, all the animal ones. Now, I can't really see them too well through this, so let's just kind of go through this. What is this? Beauty? I'm just going to glance at them this way. The dodo, is there anything in here that looks like... What's one I'd want to use? What is this? The spider. Oh, what is this? Piranha? So there's... that must be the Giga. Allosaurus. Oh. Okay, so there's a lot of different animated dinos. I like that. Wonder if there's a way just to make wild dinos look like animated ones? Maybe it's a setting somewhere? I don't see any armors, but like it has full body skins. I like that. Okay. Let me go to third person too. This guy is a little bit hard to see. But I actually really like that. Wait, no, third person. We'll check him out for a second and then we'll rotate through the skins. There's a big old statue of a lady over there. Now, where am I at on this map? I'm right down here. This must be a huge map. You see how many squares there are? On Valve, there's probably like... You cut the map off right about there. It's like 1/4 of this map. Interesting. Now, it could be my gamma making him look weird. Hold on. We might just switch skins so we can see one proper. Yeah, let me switch skins. The red jacket doesn't pop. Oh, wait, you're wearing a bright color? But now I'm just a little girl. Hold on. I like that one, too. What about this guy? Whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, we'll try this one. I really like these animated skins. I didn't realize they came with skins like this, though. I thought it was just armor and some other stuff. All right, Variety Games, you have a good night. Let's see. Only if I could like equip the club as well. That'd be really interesting. All right. I might even do a little bit of fly mode on here just so we can see. I mean, I don't want to just run around, but I like to get a good feel of it grounded first. The water looks really nice on this map. Colors are very vibrant and pop. But I'm overheating? Interesting. Now, oh crap. There is so much. This was supposed to be an easy zone and there's multiple Rexes. I like how the Raptors are more aggressive than a Rex though, which is kind of crazy. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't necessarily be bad if they murdered me. Let's get a new spawn. It looks like that there's a giant statue of a lady up over this way. I would love to go see that. And then I do want to go to Valguro and maybe try to tame a Dreadmare here in a moment. I can't tell if I like the music or if it seems annoying to me. I think it's both. I think I like it, but it also annoys me. Wait a minute. Could she be an obelisk? Am I crazy? Now, this area over here reminds me of Pal Worlds a wee bit. And a little bit of the golden area. And I don't know if it's the golden area or what it's called, but it's in Elden Ring back when I was playing that. Some wolves just right off spawn. Honestly, I would love to do a playthrough on this map. I do like the way it feels. There's something a little different. Now, I know this isn't like a new map and people have seen it already before, but like, I've never even seen gameplay, let alone the trailer of this map. I've just seen the pictures. And I've heard things about it, like there's some kind of like survival thing where you fight. Wait, why is there mountains out there? Can we go out that way? No. There's some kind of like survival-based arena or something that you get a bunch of loot from. I don't know if there's a... Oh, you know what I wanted to check? Is there new items for this map? By chance? Gen 2, Bob's Tells, Lost Colony, Tech Engrams. What if I just go to Tech Engrams? Is there anything unique here? I don't think this added any new stuff. I think it's the story arcs that add stuff. They have some Genesis items. Oh, yeah, that's because they're going to do the regular gen before they do anything else. It's interesting. Wait, do they actually have Gen 2 items? No. Okay, I'm not going to look at that. That's just annoying. I'm gonna probably pop fly mode. I'm not going to lie. I really want to get a look at this map. Let's see. Oh. Oh, yeah, look at this. There's a Spino up here. I don't know. For some reason, the dino spawns on here intrigued me a lot. Like, the fact there's, like, a Spino right here, because I feel like there's a lot of big, strong dinosaurs everywhere on this map so far. Usually, those are just, I don't know. I've only played Aberration and Valg on Ascended so far, but, like, I like what the dinosaur spawns look like on this map for the ones that are out and about. There's probably no Mega Raptors on this map, is there? This whole area is nice and pretty, though. Is this a nice... This would be a cool spot for a base. It's nice and flat next to some rivers. Wait, is she an obelisk? I feel like she is. I'm going to check. It must be green ob. It is. Okay, what kind of boss does it look like is here? Oh, it looks like there's a few different ones. Generate Thodes, the Widowmaker. Generate Narix, the Devocious. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. So it looks like a giant and or Medusa. Now, what does it take for the first one? 3 artifacts. 3 artifacts. I like it when there's just 3 artifacts for the first one. First difficulties. Valg is like that. So let's just take a little look-sees. There's some of these cool areas. This looks nice. Let me get down on the ground a little bit. I don't know if I'd build in these, but this does look like a really sexy map. I'm not gonna lie. And that's like, wait a minute. Can I? Let me look at the map. I want to go to the upper right corner and look out at the entire map. And then we might get rid of the clouds. Let's get rid of the clouds real quick. Volumetric cloud. There, now we can see. Let's go up to the right corner. Oh, they have all these fancy mountains, but they don't let you go up to them. Just this teeny bit of snow area. I hope there's some more snow than just this area. I'm assuming there probably is over that way. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't very much snow. They just wanted to sneak a little piece in. Okay, let's look out at this map. So a lot of ocean. I'm liking this. Oh, there's a desert over there? And I see 2 obelisks. Is the other one just straight in front of me and I can't see it? Okay. Let me come down here. Actually, for just a small little snow area, this is really pretty. Let's see. These RGs. Am I in survival still? I think I am. I just have fly mode on. There's so many penguins. It's kind of crazy. Sorry, I get distracted by the little simple things. Let's see. So you go out of that pretty snow area. Have some land over here. Interesting. I would like to build. There's a few spots around here that seem like they'd be nice to build. What is this? Little statue man. I don't see any cave around here. It felt like a spot for a cave, honestly. Big old mammoth. Oh, this is a nice. I love the way this water's like dark comparatively to the rest. You know what? This map is really sexy. I'm not gonna lie. What was that supposed to mean? Why are you glowing? Hello? Female astral mammoth? What's the astral stuff? Is it bigger? It is bigger. Does that mean anything? Maybe it's like an alpha? Interesting. I wonder if that's tameable and if there's any other things. I've never heard of that. There's a lot of stuff from this map I've never heard of. Some more mammoths. Okay. What do these drops look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. So they're just little statues? That's actually kind of cool. Let's look at this mountain here. Ooh. Now, is there any weird monsters around this area? Because I heard there was monsters, unless those are just the bosses and maybe, like, there's some cave things. There's a boar in here. I'm just curious. Is there anything weird around these parts? No, I don't think there is, but this is actually a really cool mountain to have this up here on. Is there anything interesting I can see while up here? So there's her little landscape over there. Then there's this sector. Okay. I wonder, is there... I see a statue over there. I only see 2 obelisks unless I'm crazy. There must be one out that way then. Okay, let's take a little look-see at what this is. This is like an above ground aberration zone with these trees. I always love these trees getting implemented. Okay. Although this looks like it's the swamp area, so I'd absolutely hate this area. Because the snakes are so annoying, but it is very lovely. Is that a drakeling? Oh, I've never seen other drakelings other than the winter one so far. What one is this? Must be like a spring one or something. Yeah. I like this little swamp here. This really feels like a it feels like what's it called? An Elden Ring map almost is what I would what I'd say this map feels like. Hold on, I just want to investigate these little areas. Semi-scouting a base area for if I do for not it's not going to be an if, it's going to be when I do play this map actually. Oh, that's really cool. Now I want to check out whoever the heck this statue is over here and maybe if there's a different boss fight. Cuz I remember on the island if you go to different obelisks each one has its own boss at it, but it looks like it might just be the giant in the other one. Wait, why do you have a fire dragon egg at this? Am I crazy? Could you get a dragon egg out of these drops? I'm not level 75, so there's not much I can do there. Maybe I should force tame an Allosaurus and check the skin. No, when we go to my Valg server, we'll check out all the animated skins. Because I have a couple dinosaurs that it'll work for, and we can check out like the Allo and the horse and some other creatures, and then maybe go to my aberration one and see if they have any interesting animated skins. Especially since we can play as Rockwell, which... Oh, I died, so I don't have the animated skin on right now, but... Whoops. Interesting. It looks like there's going to be a lot of ocean because you have to travel ocean to get over here to this stuff. I like that. Because most maps, you can just fully travel anywhere you want on land. And look, you have to travel out the ocean over that way. I think that's the funnest type thing that they have here. In my opinion. I feel like I can make a little boat base that'd actually be useful. Or a Zeppelin. I'm kind of preferring the Zeppelin over the boat because at least it'll fly over everything. Oh, this area is so pretty. It definitely gives off strong Palworld vibes to me, though, with how it looks. It must be a metal node. Okay. Look how clean this beach is. With the flat water. I like how the water's not rolling right here. It's flat like if you're in Alaska. This is how it is in... Well, I guess, yeah, this is how it is in Alaska when you look out in the water. Especially with the giant mountains. Except Alaska probably makes the mountains feel a little bigger. But, yeah. There's a little arena spot right here. Let's just fly over this landscape. This actually looks like such a beautiful map to, like, make a base in and get everything set up in. This must be Zeus. I'm surprised they didn't add, like, skins for that armor there, unless you get it from the bosses. Which I think if you kill an alpha, you should permanently have that skin earned. That's just me. I don't think skins should be droppable. Oh, there's a Pseudosaurus. I love knowing that these are here because I'm trying to look for a high-level one as a baby. That's what I've been hunting for on my usual streams. Okay, good. We got some more snow area. I love having snow areas. I always hate it when a map doesn't have it. But I mean, I do like Scorched and Ab, and they don't have snow areas. But I mean, like, when you have a map that would be available to some snow, I like to have some snow. But you know what? I'm actually satisfied with the snow they have on here, even though it's not a large area. Interesting. What the heck is that? They have these on here? On this map? Oh, it's trying to murder me. I keep forgetting they can kill me. Imagine I got murdered right there. That'd be insane. Okay, let's see. I think I checked a blue drop already, but I'd like to just double check. What do you have here? Anything special in your loot box? Level 25. No, you got to be serious if it's trying to do that to me. Okay, let me get down to the ground here. Yeah, look at these valleys. Honestly, if they end up adding another skin, because so far Ark's only added 3 building skins, they should definitely add one that's like medieval, like a Skyrim wood one. They also need to add like a better metal one than the wasteland structure one. I think that one's kind of lame, I ain't gonna lie. Oops, let's see who this chick looks like. What's her name? Milin? Oh. She actually has some cool armor. Oops, let me turn around real quick towards the sun. I feel like the animation skins are a little bit hard to see. I don't know why they're so dark. Let me look up at the sun. Maybe that'll be better. There we go. Now we can see her. Actually, the animation skins, though, I kind of wish I got them sooner. I really like some of the styles they got going. The fact it's just like a full body outfit. Little sheep right there. Wasn't a sheep. Oh my goodness. It was a deer, wasn't it? What is this? This looks like it'd be a cool spot to set up a base too. Look, it has a cool little nice wall. Huh. Like you could put a dinosaur gateway right there on the pathways. What is that? That's a dodo? Okay. I like that. I'm curious what the caves look like, but I'm probably not going to find one just willy-nilly. Okay, let's go up to this obelisk. I wanted to check each one. Or at least 2 different ones, and we'll see if there's anything different in it. This one has some nice colorful trees around it. Oh, the same bosses, okay. Nothing special there. But this is actually a really pretty one. I like all these different colored trees they got around this area. Even though I'm freezing to death. And that statue's glowing. Think there's a cave by him? No? He just glows right there. This would be a nice spot to build a base and just look up at that as the scenery. Let me get down a little bit lower. Yeah, that'd be nice. Except I feel like it would be just a pain to kill all these trees for resources because they're so pretty. And then we got a decent amount of snow area over here. This little section over here looks like Valgura. The green. There's a lot of structures and stuff. What is this? Big old bonfire? Oh, this looks like a clean little castle to make a little base in. Yeah. There's not very often a lot of these structures really seem that buildable to me, but that one does. I like that. Mainly because I just like building my own area. It's probably plays a big factor. This is a nice little clean spot for a hill too. One of these has to have a cave near it. There's no way. They just feel like they're cave worthy to me. Let me just double check, zoom through here. I want to check out this forest. Oops. It's very hot and very cold on this map, because most maps I don't even notice the temperature. This map has already been killing me like it's scorched earth or something. They definitely pumped it up to make it a little more extreme, which I quite like that actually. I mean, I'm not wearing any insulation for any kind of armor though. I'm just completely naked flying around, but like, still. Oh, and this is a nice redwoods. I like how there's a lot of mini trees throughout it with the big ones, because usually Ark just puts the big trees everywhere. That's probably because it's a modded map, so they probably put a little extra in it. Semi-modded map, because it's not really a modded map anymore. Now that they made it official. Oh. This area is really cool. I'm not going to lie. This forest would be awesome to build a base in, or just go around exploring. Oh. Also, I like how this map is looking when you uncover it. Let's just respawn here. Now, where is this at? It's right down here. Let's pop fly mode real quick. We'll set day again. It's just dark over here. Interesting. Okay, fly. You're telling me you can't go out to that island? Okay. Before I go over there, let's fly back over here. I'm just curious the distance for this, because honestly, you don't get much ocean travel in a lot of these maps. Also, here's what the purple drop looks like. Interesting. So, say you're just playing this regularly. You have to travel this ocean to get over to some more land. I really admire having some distance like that to like actually go to a place, because usually in Ark, how deep is this ocean too? Oh, there's another one of those mythical creatures. It has to be the alpha. But not very many Ark maps has a huge ocean like this. I know the center has a lot of water, but like the things you could do on this map with the water creatures, I wouldn't mind coming here and making this the one where I start doing a lot more water in depth stuff. So I think after Valguro, depending on when Lost Colony comes out, I wouldn't mind coming and exploring this ocean. Oh, welcome back, Variety Games. Because this is an insane sized ocean. I mean, there's a border just kind of over this way, but this is the biggest ocean I think I've seen on any Ark map. And the fact you have to travel this ocean, well, I mean, I guess you can kind of go over there to this and kind of get close to that, but mainly, like, if you wanted to go from this land all the way across this ocean to that over there, that is a huge travel. What about this little sector right here? This map is actually kind of amazing. I should have checked it out sooner. Okay. I don't know who'd be crazy enough to build down here. I feel like you'd have to be a mega tribe to do something right here. Because, like, the fact everybody could see inside your base from up above, you just have zero advantage. Now, there's got to be a cave here, right? There's got to be something special. I'm snooping. I feel like this was built for, like, a base location, but I don't know who would be crazy enough to build here, honestly. Like, there's only a bit of stone, and I'm assuming those coral give you wood. And it does not look like there's an easy way up or down. I mean, down is going to be easy because you can jump into the water, but, like, you have to be insane if you choose to build here, especially, like, on a PvP. On PvE, you could probably get away with it, but I still think it'd be a crazy spot. All right, now this is the area I was wanting to check out. This place they just have way out in the distance. Oh. This would be perfect for a Magmagari. Is that some kind of lava? It's like there's corrupted creatures from extinction here. I'm curious what they're called, but they're gonna murder me if I get close. Maybe I should spawn in a spyglass. But even though I'm using a fly command, the commands are broken on one of their new updates, so I can't type in any new ones. So we're kind of cooked on that. So this area out here is corrupted, and it's cooking me alive. So we got to be fast. There's another alpha down there. What is that? This area is so cool. I feel like it is missing the Magmagaris from Gen 1, though. I think this would be perfect for it. That's a Rex. I love this area over here, even though I can't get too close to it. It's going to murder me. Unless somehow I'm surprised and they do have the Magmagaris on here. Or they'll get updated when Gen 1 comes out. There is so much lava through here. Oh, it's like one of those element spots. Yeah, but golden. Interesting. Little ravine here. I'm trying to be fast because I don't want to die in here. Now the question is, can you go out this way? Is that part of the map? That is part of the map out here? This map's huge. Wait, no way. Oh, there's a barrier. Wait, but why is there squares down there? No, there has to be a way over there. How? Why is there a barrier here? No, that's crazy. It says there's more stuff down that way. Unless it's under the map. Yeah, there's 2 layers. And I thought Valguro was big. Yeah. Well, actually, Valguro is technically, like, if you look out in the distance, it's a lot smaller than, what's it called? Ragnarok? But, I mean, it has that underneath area that kind of makes the size better. Yo, Dimitri, welcome. But, yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Because there's a barrier right here, but there's still 2 more squares of the map down there. So there's got to be a way, unless that's like the boss fight area, but that seems huge for a boss fight area. But we'll see. There's got to be something that I don't know. Maybe it's in the water? No. Huh, there's something secret about that. With this massive ocean, I'm honestly, when I do end up playing this, it almost makes me want to stop Valgirl right now to go play it, because oh, wait, no? Yeah, but if they come out over here, maybe... Why is there a barrier there? Hold on. Now it looks like it's going to let me come over here. Oh, no. Interesting. What's up with that area being locked off? It makes me want to check all the barriers now. Why is there barriers right there too? Interesting. So there's just a chunk at the bottom right that you can't go to? Oh, I've been doing pretty good, Dimitri. I've been resting up quite a bit. All right, I'll see you later, Dimitri. And I like how these alphas are blue, and like there was a mammoth alpha, so there's like different ones. Imagine building out here on this map. I feel like this would be a crazy map for PvP because it's massive, and the bigger the map is, I think the better for PvP it is. Which this area would go hard. Behemoth Gate over there, double mini gates right here, or just double Behemoth Gate on one on both, and have your own little box. This would be crazy to build in. And then I'm gonna just quickly fly through the ocean. Does it ever get deep, or is it just all kind of not great? So there's turtles? I've never seen these guys. I haven't really checked out the water and Ark in a long time, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's more things I haven't seen. If I don't drown myself. Oh, when you're in fly mode, you can't drown. Sweet. Alright, so it's not the deepest ocean in the world. But it definitely looks like it'd be really fun to like do some underwater stuff. Like if you were built an underwater base right here, this is nice and flat. Just zooming through here. It's just ocean anyways. Wait, maybe over here. It's got to have some deep... Oh! We found the deep spot. And there's some ruins down here? I don't want to spoil it too much for myself, but I mean, I want to just... What is that? Is it an air bubble? Oh my goodness, you could swim down here and build a base. It's an air bubble. Just like the ones they have in Gen 1? Wait, what are you using that for? Wait, why are you using for that? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? That is so cool. So you could actually build some bases down here. That means there's probably more. Wait, I want to see how deep this goes, though. I want to go to the bottom and look up. Yeah. With multiple of these little domes for the stuff. Oh, whoa, what is this? Am I crazy? That is not an area for you to go. But just this huge, massive ocean. How are you flying? Oh, I'm just using fly mode. Honestly, I'm falling in love with this map a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I almost want to say, sorry, Valguro, we're just going to come over here. But I still want to, there's still some goals I have in Valguro, and I don't want to, like mess them both up. So I'm definitely going to be coming to this either before Lost Colony, but if as soon as Lost Colony comes out, I'm doing it. As soon as Lost Colony comes out, I'm doing it. So I gotta do them in the right times, and that's gonna be December, and it's already October, and I'll probably finish Valguro in November. So I'm probably gonna do Lost Colony next, and then I'm gonna do this map because this looks like it'd be a lot of fun to conquer and do the bosses on. Although it's huge, so I'm gonna have a hard time finding the artifacts, but I am gonna find them without searching it up. I'm gonna do my best anyways. Which I don't really got to worry about it, because I literally found 2 artifact caves on Valguro without looking anything up yet. So, at least I think they're artifact caves. I went in, there's high-level dinos, so I'm assuming they're artifact caves. But if I end up not finding it and I really want to do the boss, then I'll look up a location on the map. But I like to kind of hold that off a tiny bit. Even the fly mode here is a little more than what I'd usually do for a map, but I really just want to check it out. Let me check. We're at 30 minutes in. Okay, so I still got some time. I do want to check out more of the animated skins here in a little bit. And also, I would like to figure out what that bottom chunk is over there. We might have to just cheat through it if the cheat codes work still. Wait, let me just check. Maybe they fixed it. Nope, the menu does not pop up. Usually you can hit square and it lets you type in commands, but it's not doing that no more. They did something to it recently. You'll come back later, Dimitri? All right. I'll see you later, Dimitri. Oh, okay, okay. And I like the spawns for these dinosaurs. I don't know why. This river, and then like the oh, there's a... It never said that they added this to this map. Wait, what level is he? Level 45? I found a level 100 baby on Valguro recently. It's cool seeing this guy. I'm curious if they added... I feel like the Mega Raptors would be really nice on this map. Some Terror Birds. And honestly, doesn't... Even though I'm seeing all these threatening creatures, it's really only the Raptors I worry about just because they're so hyper-aggressive. I mean, the Terror Birds are too, but like... They're so hyper-aggressive, they'll go for other targets. Raptors will choose you over anything. Okay, what about this out this way? It's probably just going to be a barrier pretty soon. Oops. Yeah. There's a lot of ocean on here. Like, I mean a lot of... Whoops. I just want to open up the map. Yeah, there's a lot of ocean in here. Korthos. Okay, so they're like their own little... It's like little countries, honestly. Like if you're in Europe and there's like, yeah, here's a country over here. There's the UK. Here's Greenland. I don't know. Here's Australia. That's what Australia looks like on our map, honestly. Yeah, I would love to just master the ocean with Ark, because I know there's a lot of new ocean creatures in Ark now. There's like some kind of submarine one people have been talking about. I would love to get like into the ocean a little bit, especially because I've only been doing Aberration. There's no ocean there really. And then Valguro, it said that the people call the water in the middle an ocean, but to me it's just some rivers and a little pond in the middle. Like that's not really ocean-y to me. Oh, there's a cute little island out here. Now this little island here, I have this one friend. He would always choose to build on these small islands out here, so this would definitely be his spot. And then he'd get tired of going back and forth and be like, I want to build a bridge. Build a bridge and then stop playing because it took so much resources and time that he doesn't want to play no more. Oh, this area of the ocean's nice and deep too. Yo, Macabre. I always can't tell if you saw my DMs. I'll put a little star on it next time so you know. Which if you sent me a new one, then I might not have seen it. But I seen the last one you sent when you told me about it. But oh. Yeah, I didn't. I've been bouncing around. My brain's been a little silly, but I'll reread it and then I'll tell you what I can do with that. What about this? I wanted to go out into this flat area. I love this ocean though. Look at this. Oh, hold on. There's nothing there. It was just a fake spot. No, maybe that is the way to go down there. I'm not certain. I feel like it should let you go that way. I feel like this part of the map is not loading for me. Huh. Alright. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to surface this edge over here because something feels wrong with the barrier. I don't know what it is. I really feel like I'm supposed to be able to go over to that desert. Maybe there's a spawn point at it? Because it's crazy that it doesn't let you go over there. It looks like part of the map. It has to be. Unless it hasn't came out yet. And like when you look at the map this way, it looks like part of the map. So there's something I'm not understanding. That's for sure. I keep getting stuck against the barrier. Let me also check the water too to see like what it looks like, because that would probably be a dead giveaway if it's possible or not. Interesting. Yeah. I gotta find out where the water's gonna tell me. We're gonna zoom as fast as we can to check this out. If I could pull out the admin gun, I'd just teleport over there, but I don't have that as a preset command. I hate seeing that white barrier pop up in my face. Yeah. It actually, like, why is that all off the map? I'm so curious why they did that. There must be a way underwater to get over there or something. They must have something weird about some water cave, or like you teleport in through a boss, or something unlocks that area. Has to. No way, unless it's going to be an update later when they add it or something. Is this map still being worked on? That makes me very curious. All right, so we checked out some of these other areas. Like, I mean, look at that. That has to be a desert you can go to in the future. Same with that island. Huh. Let's just take a look over here at this place, because it's kind of orange. It's calling me to it. Oh, there's a village here. Let me enable walk real quick. This is kind of cool. Got some pots completely empty inside. I like that. This would be a cool spot to build a base. A little fence. Yeah, these are perfect to build little houses in. Honestly, if I can remember this spot when I do play, I might build here. This looks like a cute little spot. Although, I don't know. We'll see what happens when I do end up playing this. Because I feel like I'm not going to be... I won't be able to fly around like this. So I'm just going to have to survive and get some dinosaurs. Which hopefully I can find a horse. Horses are definitely my favorite, like, tame to get early on. To explore and, like, knock out other creatures. But it's a very, very hot and cold map, so I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on the temperatures. Because not even on Valguro, there's not really anywhere that overheats me. Unless I'm wearing, like, my winter armor. And even then, the cold area is not too cold. Oh, yeah, those don't look like they're going to be fun. Can I just... There we go. Still expanding the map and working on it from Google. Oh, okay, okay. So that means that must... Those definitely are going to be their next little chapters. Which is insane because it's huge. This map's huge. And the fact that they have all these bonus areas they seem like they're going to be adding soon. Oh, yeah, you can see a line out there. Wait a minute. It feels like it's actually letting me go out this way. Oh. It actually let me go outside the map a wee bit. So yeah, Variety Games just looked it up. They're still expanding the map and working on it. That is so cool. Maybe I should wait. You know, actually, since I'm going to be doing Valguro and then I'm going to do like Lost Colony, this map might get its updates and be even bigger, which is going to be crazy because it already seems huge. Because they're probably going to add this mountain right here, that desert over there. That's what it looks like it could... Or that's at least what it looks like from the map here, what they're going to expand. When in my mind, I'm like, I want some more ice area. I can't wait to see what they do with this map. I think I kind of like that it's a future future update to add new locations in. Because then it's like you look out there and it's something to hope for in the future. Because I feel like they might even add a new creature in that desert or something. And it's a good thing, like if I got started on this map, or say you were to get started on this map, you can build something, and once you get tired, you can wait until the update comes out with the new stuff. There's gotchas on this map? There's so many. The only thing I haven't seen yet is the snow owl. So gotchas in the Magaris over there. Oh, that means they might add the magma ones in that lava zone at some point. That would be really fun. Make that the egg creature they end up finding, and maybe when they add the desert, they might add wyverns, which would be crazy as well. Let's take a look down here. Are those some terror birds? They are. This flat area is so nice. What the heck is that? Oh, is that new weird squirrel? It's like a lizard version of that squirrel they added in Gen 2. Oh, yeah, it really is a lizard. What's it called? The Meguana? He looks really cool. I wonder how I tame one. It's probably just a knockout, right? It's so fast. Hey, come back here. I'm looking at you. I'm not going to know if you're a passive tame if you run from me. You know what? I'll figure it out later anyways. What is this? Okay. Some really... I like how tall these mountains are. Like, if I come down here and just look at these mountains, they're massive. That's just like in Alaska. Snow owls are on this map? You just search it up? Okay, I got a peek for one. Because I didn't really get to see one very good at the... Oops. I didn't see one very good on... Oh, I think this is one right here. I never seen them... Oh, it's an alpha? It's an alpha and RG, okay. I never saw the snow owls very good on Extinction when I browsed it recently. Or on that one stream where I was looking at all the maps. There's another Cedo there. I'm assuming the snow owls might be a little bit on the rare side. But there is 2 different ice zones, so... I'm gonna be honest. I think when I do end up getting to this map, it might turn into my new favorite. It might actually. It's growing on me so much right now. I was just gonna come in here and take a peek, and I was like, I'll play it at some point, but first impressions right now that I'm having of this map is absolutely sexy. This looks like it'd be a fun spot to build too. I like how the colors in this map will look good comparatively to other maps. Like that's like a good brown. Usually on like some of these Ark maps I've noticed they're like oversaturated and they kind of are hard to look at. This map I can see all the details and the color just fine. It seems super, super nice. Gotta go to bed now. Alright, you have a good night, Variety Games. Let's see. I would love to find a cave just to take a peek into one. What is that? An alpha wolf? It looks so cool. I like that color. So they're basically like spirit animals. Oh my, I keep thinking Viking stuff in my head. I'm like, is that like the wolf for Ragnarok? But you should make me mod before I go. I'm gonna definitely set up mods in my Discord. So once I do that, I'll make you mod in Discord. But for YouTube, I haven't really decided on if I need mods yet or not. This guy has a big foot. He's got a big foot. Let's see. And this is the area for that with the tree. I'm really getting a good look at this place. And then this is a really thick forest for a snow area. There's not very many, at least in my opinion, I haven't really seen very crazy snow areas. Look at this, and it just goes up, and then when you peek over at the water, I like this little area. Oh my goodness, if you built right here and had a little bridge across towards the little... Oh, there's no bridge there yet, buddy. But you build a little bridge right here so you can go and take the path up and down. Doesn't look like there's very many paths over here. This looks like just a good area to set up a base. Nice and shadowed. These big trees can't be taken down. Oh, we could also do a tree house on that tree right there. A tree house, a bridge across. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of cool stuff you could do here. And this mix of this, like, it's daylight and it's this dark in the forest is so cool. And it's not even like a darkness that I don't like. It's like an aberration type dark where, like, it seems so cozy. I feel like I need to walk around in here. I'm actually not freezing in here, so the temperature is back to normal. Let me actually walk on foot. If I get murdered, I'll just check out the spawn points now that I kind of have an understanding here. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to try to... Hopefully I land in water and I don't die. Okay, good. Oh, look at this little area under the water, too. This is really pretty. I don't even feel like I'm playing Ark anymore. With how pretty this map is. Oh, I totally want to build here. This area here is sexy. I hope we get something like this in Lost Colony. A really, like, shadowed out dark forest with some, like, dark areas for the water. Yeah, because usually the snow biome is super bright. I didn't realize there's babies for those. What are you going to pickpocket off of me? I got nothing. Oh, and look how the blue is shimmering from the things from up there. That's so nice. This actually, this is such a cozy area. Where is this located on the map? I gotta see. Oh, all the way up in the edge. Okay. That's fine though. It's still an awesome area. Oh, not the Troodons. Please don't attack me. I just want to run on foot a little bit. Is this a cave right here? Let's see. I'd love to investigate a cave. I think it is. Okay, we're going to investigate this cave. Now, I got no gear and I'm on foot. And I'm not in creative or anything, but... Maybe this isn't like a cave. Maybe this is just a spot to build a base. I'm thinking it is. Which, unlike Valgura with its purple crystal caves, this purple isn't like hard to look at. This is like a nice, pretty, softer purple. I would totally build in here. They have some really nice cave spots so far that I've seen. I think one of the craziest things about this right now though is that I really haven't seen very much about this map. Like I've heard people talk about it, but I've never seen anybody like play it. I've never seen the trailer. And I feel like I at least cuz YouTube always tries to recommend me ARC videos, which there is some I'll watch, but I usually if I play a game, I usually don't like watching stuff on the game I'm playing. That way I don't like, I don't even know how to get out of this cave. That way I don't like what's it called? I feel like if I watch something that I'm playing, it messes me up a little bit. That's just a me thing anyways. Doesn't happen with Minecraft though. And, certain games, but I don't know. I just kind of like learning everything for myself. So if it's a game I want to learn about, I usually try to learn it myself. I have no idea how to get out of this cave. And so I just haven't seen anything on this yet. This would be a nice place to build if I didn't get lost in it so easily. Okay, we're going back to fly mode because it's driving me crazy being stuck in here. Imagine, like, I actually can't get out of here. Oh, okay. So it was through that dark alleyway there. I couldn't see. Let's fly up. So how much area do we got up here? Looks like there's a barrier right here. It's a decent chunk of snow area. I mean, there is that other snow area. I mean, it's not the biggest snow area, but this map is massive. So, like, the areas that look small are actually pretty large. Let's snoop over at this one. Oh, I thought that was a wyvern. It's this guy and his little baby. He's still trying to kill me! Oh my goodness, he actually did a little bit of damage. I was not ready to get startled by that. Even this area is a nice little flat area. Oh, it's full of these birds, though. I would never build here. Never mind. Those birds are... Nobody likes those birds. Oh, look at the fog. I didn't disable the fog yet, but I disabled the clouds. But this fog looks really good. I know in Valgura... I'm comparing it to Valgura because that's the only other map I played outside of Aberration for ASA so far. But, like, that green, ugly fog is just so trash. And then there's this fog here on this map. This fog looks so nice. I'd never disable fog if I was on this map. Let's see. I do like a lot of these snow areas. Honestly, I feel like Lost Colony will be an L if the snow area isn't as good as this area or this map's snow area. But with Extinction snow area, it looks so pretty that like I feel like they won't do bad. Here's another cave. Is this an artifact cave? No, just a cave you can build in. This looks like a nice cave for like if you have a big clan of people and you just fill it up with all of your nonsense. Especially because you can just put Dino Gateway or Behemoth Gateway after Behemoth Gateway through this alleyway and it'd be pretty hard to raid you. Honestly. Yo, Akil. Did you install the skins mod for Astraeos? I have not. I just have the vanilla stuff that you buy. But I do have I did get this skin pack, which I'm really liking. Does this guy look bloody when he gets hurt? Oh, oh, look at my hands. Oh, I wonder if there is actually wyverns on this map or not. I feel like if they add crystal wyverns at some point, they might end up adding those. This looks like it would be the perfect spot for the crystal wyverns. You know what's going to be crazy, though? Imagine you build your base here and you're just like a guy that just likes to build a little humble thatch base with some walls around it. And they end up making this the crystal wyvern den. And then when you log on one day with an update, it's just full of wyverns. Oh my goodness, that'd be hilarious. I'd love to see the guy log on to that. Like, yeah, they're adding wyverns. And it's just like, where? And it's be like, oh, that's my base? It'd be insane. What the heck is that? That's a Rex? They're official too, but you have to install them separately through mods. Ah, okay. I might end up doing that. This map is really growing on me though. It is absolutely sexy. Oh, look how flat this area is with an oil refinery spot. I think, yeah. Oh, I might build down there though if I was to build. Okay. Welcome back, Dimitri. Now, there's a few little small islands I haven't checked out yet, and then I want to check out the animation skins since we've been exploring for about an hour here. Looking at some stuff. And then also, I might delete the save I have for this map right now, and then upload a dinosaur, and then officially walk around a little bit. This is kind of me just eyeballing it right now. For funsies. This island is really sexy. Hold on. I like the autumn vibe here. I do like that there's drakelings. Oh yeah, look at this forest. This feels like those forests near New York has some areas of forest that look like this with these kind of colorful trees. At least some areas near there. I know a lot of land over there doesn't. There's there's the city, but like there's some forest somewhere near that area. East side of the states that looks like this. This is actually really pretty. And then with like the big snowy mountains that you can see in the distance. I love this. This is actually, and like this island looks small, like if you fly up and look at it, but it's actually quite large. You could do a lot out here. Only problem is like, if you want to go anywhere, you better plan an expedition. Cause there ain't no way, you got to travel this whole water. There's probably some big nasties down here. Oh, and it's the deep part of the ocean too. Oh, what is that? Is that a Basilosaurus? Oh my, look at all those manta rays. I love these things. I want to get a yellow one and name it Banana. It's going to be perfect. Oh my goodness. I'm happy I got to see one of those. I haven't seen one on Arc ASA yet. Wait, let me see. That's the new Wyvern Island with the pink tree on top. How was the horror? It was really good. So this is going to be a Wyvern Island? Wait a minute. Is there wyverns on it now, or is it going to be the update? Oh, there's wyverns here. Oh, cool. Are these crystal ones? Are these different? Hey. They look so cool. Either it's the colors that I'm having on my map for this map, or this is like part of the... That one, oh, that's a lightning one. I've never seen that yet on RKSA. I gotta be careful that one doesn't kill me. Okay, where were the eggs at? That's the real question. Oh my goodness, there's so many wyverns in here. So there's an egg there. Excuse me. I love that they have wyverns here though. Hey. Look at the colors on him though. That's a poison wyvern right there. He looks so cool. Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. Because I was thinking about building over by these trees because I thought they were pretty over there, but like now that I know it's the wyvern area, maybe it might be too close to the wyvern's den. I'm curious if they have any sneaky spots. There's a cave on this island and there's a ton of nests in there. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't find it. That way when I'm in survival, I have to survive to find it. So we just got like a sneaky peek at this. I don't want to over know the area. But also I kind of want to take a peek in since it's not a story map. Since it's not a story map, you know what? It might be fine. I don't mind as much. The story maps I think are like, there's something special about it. Oh, here's the cave. Oh. Now this fog is a little nasty. I don't know how I care. I don't know if I care about this fog. Yeah, we'll disable fog now. Volumetric fog. Right here. Yeah, no more fog. Nice clear cave here. This is actually super pretty. What about this? Ooh. What about the water wyverns? I swear I remember somebody talking about a DLC map that had water wyverns that could dive into the water and such. Oh. You can sneak into the cave through the water? That might be a good strategy, right? You come in with a grapple in hand. You grapple up. Say there's an egg right here. And then you dive bomb into the water as fast as you can and you get out. I don't see any nests down here, though. That's probably because they haven't spawned yet since I haven't been in here. Like, that looks like it's a nest spawn right there. That definitely could be one right there next to the water. Yeah, this is a gorgeous map, honestly. I think first impression is just going to be 10 out of 10 in my eyes. Imagine an imagine they did a second aberration map, but this time it wasn't corrupted and the whole map was kind of like this. Like a lot more just green and, you know, no mushrooms or anything. That'd be interesting. It'd be very interesting to see. And it's up by these green trees and then I get out. Oh, there's a Astraeos creature mod which adds minotaurs, cyclops, and such. You definitely should add a Astraeos mod when you start playing this. So that's where all those monsters are. Because I swear I saw those in the trailer for this map. And I was like, I don't see any monsters or anything around here. Unless it's just the two bosses. Because I saw that you can fight Medusa and then there was some kind of giant. And, oh, it still looks foggy up here. Come on, I can't land somewhere without the Allosauruses. Those things are just vicious. I'm just going to zoom around real quick. Take some final looks at some stuff. Oh, look at this. I have to walk this. I have to walk this. Also, let me set it to day again. And then walk. Medusa is a boss, yeah. I have not logged into Minecraft yet. Like I said, it'll probably be like a week or two before I log into Minecraft. Honestly, I really want to... I think I'm going to absolutely play the heck out of this map when I do get my... I was about to say when I do get my hands on it, but I mean, I own it right now. Also, I'm happy I waited until it was $7 too. Because now it even feels like a bigger deal to me. And I was thinking about buying all the DLCs when they weren't on sale, so I'm like happy it's on sale. Remove rain. I kind of like the rain though. It puts a like nice dark shiny tone to see what this map looks like in the rain. Like if I look over here, it makes all the shadows look really good. Little baby mammoth. I hope it doesn't murder me. And look at that mountain over there. I mean, I've checked up there on the top, but like actually seen it while on foot. And these like pathways up. Oh my goodness. This is going to be such a fun map to like play through and try to do bosses on. Especially with that lava zone, I really hope they add Magmagaris over there when they come out with the... Whenever they end up making Gen 1. Wait, are those rock drakes? Oh no, those are elemental raptors, or the spiritual raptors, or whatever they're called. Mystical raptors. I don't know what it's called yet, but I've seen them a little bit. Astral raptors, I think they're called. Okay. I think there might be a Yudi up this way. I saw something roar. There's the big statue of her, Zeus, and then there was, I think maybe there, oh, maybe there is only 2 obelisks. And then when they add the new stuff, it'll probably be an obelisk over in that corner. I could see that, and they might all be facing each other. No, she's looking at Zeus, and Zeus is looking out the other way. He might be looking at somebody else, that the other obelisk, maybe. Or maybe I'm crazy. I'm just curious if there's any significance to the way they're facing. It just kind of reminds me of the Call of Duty Zombies map IX, because they had a bunch of these kind of like gods in it and stuff like that. Wait, CE Skies of Blue removes rain. Oh, okay, okay. But the only thing is, Akil, is my commands aren't working. Like, I'm hitting square right now. Like, you can see my whole, this, like, menu and stuff, so you would see the type button. One of their updates recently made it so I can no longer type in commands, so I have to use the ones I already have pre-typed. Ah, okay. I want to see how, like, I gotta run up here on foot. One time at least. Because I feel like fly mode kind of makes the... It gives off a different vibe than actually running on foot, so we're doing a mix of both. Also, let me switch to third person to look at Rockwell. It's funny because this is, I mean, maybe not this map per se, but like, with the little story notes you get, you know at some point Rockwell's running around like this, surviving on the arcs. You know, trying to figure out what he can from people. Now, I haven't listened to like all of the little story segments of him talking about stuff, but I'm curious if he's actually like how much he's done of like running around and taming stuff and then using them to fight. And so it's kind of like, I would like to say it's lore accurate seeing him run around, because I'm sure he's done this a lot on these arcs. His face. Okay, let me go back to first person. Now, how do we get up on this mountain? I like how all these paths are so clear, though. And, like, it's pretty easy to get up these mountains, because on, like, regular maps, or at least Valgura, there's, like, so many spots that stop you if you don't have a flyer or something that can climb, and not very many stuff climbs. I mean, there's a lot of flyers, and there's, like, 3 climbers, maybe. And then, I don't know if I would ever build at one of the pre-made structures on this map, but they are very, very pretty. What the heck even is that? It looks like the creature I'm used to. Okay, now its face is loaded in a little more. You know, okay, so this beast right here looks so much like... Now, this is kind of an off note, but the new creature they're adding that I'm sure everybody's seen now is this thing. And it's a primate. It's built just like this creature. So it's going to be like this one. It has, like, the same face and everything. Oh, I forgot it could murder me. I forgot it could murder me. But I was wanting to look at the spawn points again. So... What is this? That's called Therkos? Therakis, or whatever you want to call it. Is there any spot at these islands? No. Okay. Let me spawn here. We'll just fly up to that mountain now. That way I don't waste no time. We'll pop fly. Oh, before I fly, let me look at this beach. Oh, wait a minute. Is this shaped like... Oh, no, it's not. It's shaped like a Dorito. I was like, this kind of looks like the area on the island that I first spawned at. Subtly. Let me fly. Oh, actually, it looks like there's a fire pit right here. Wait a minute. Oh, no, there's RGs. I'm going to keep fly mode on because they're probably going to come for me. What? Oh, it just murders you. It's a black hole of doom. What? I was like, is that a portal to another dimension? Can I jump in there and be safe? I guess not. No, it's sudden. It's insta-death. You know, another thing that would be really cool is if they add a map that has like a portal that you go into and it teleports you to another dimension, like how Minecraft has the Ender portal. What is that 999? Is that how much damage I took over there? Yeah, let's enable fly again. I was wanting to look at that one mountain over there one more time, but let me check this one out. So it's got a statue of her, two of those guys. A lot of nice flat areas. I don't know how I feel about the inside of these buildings. I wouldn't want to build in here, but it is a nice place to like come up to. What is that? Okay. The mountain I was wanting to check out. Oh, there is that one over there. I think the one I was climbing was this one over here, right? No, it wasn't because I seen her in the distance. That's the mountain. Okay, it makes sense now. I'm remembering I was walking on the dark path on the other side. So I was killed right about here. Coming up. It looks like there's a cool pond over here. See, I really like this area because these ponds over here and rivers are really dark. Like if I go over here, all those rivers are really dark and pretty. Let's take a look up here. Let me see. Where is the first? It's right here. This is where I want to start. Want to walk on foot a little bit around here. Now this reminds me of Elden Ring a little bit. It kind of reminds me of the DLC when you're going up to fight Radon or whatever the heck his name is, and it also reminds me of the Golden Tree like area, the golden stuff. There's a lot of gold. All right. This is actually very pleasant. I'm not gonna lie. And then looking down at the massive map. This map is absolutely huge. Is this the biggest map in Ark? I really wouldn't be surprised if it is. It has to be. And it runs so smoothly on PlayStation, and it looks the best out of all the maps. Like these textures, the color, even like the clouds that are still kind of up there when I disabled clouds, and then like it just, I don't know, it has a nice atmosphere. I mean, there is that area over the desert that they're going to be adding later on, I guess. Because it seems like that would be the next section they try to build. That's a little glitchy out there, but that makes sense if it's still being worked on. What I would like to have known is how big was this map when they first released it? I don't know, when they like released this like a couple months ago, right? Or something? I don't know. I remember like seeing it show up on in the PlayStation store and like the Steam store when it first came out, but I don't remember when that was. I'm assuming it's they probably still had a massive chunk of this built. I would assume. Why do I hear a wolf? I hope there's no wolves coming at me. It was only Limonus, one island. Wait, let me see. Oh. I hear a wolf. So, oh, it's an invisible wolf. Oh, thank goodness I can pause to do this. Hold on, I don't want to die right now. Okay, so it's only one island. Let me zoom up. The size is the same, but nothing has been developed except one island. Wait. It was only... Let me check this. So it was only Limo. So it was just this area over here. The size is the same, but nothing's developed except one island. And so it was just this island that got added so far. Is what I think you're saying. So it was just this area over here then. That was like first released. And then they added this sector. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, so just this island here then? Not Limokins? Wait, wait, did you spell that differently? No. Is the one at the bottom left? Oh, so this guy right here. Okay. Interesting. I can't wait until they fill it out all the way, though. Oh, I thought I was going to fall off of something. Okay, I think I can get away from the wolves if I just land myself right here away from them. Let's go back to walk. I figured out what was causing the fruit flies to come to my room through my window, though. I had some kind of like blended fruit on my desk and like a cup, and I think they smelt the fruit and they came in, and now they've been harassing me. Okay, I'm hearing the wolves growl again. I swear there's some like Ethereum wolves around here that are trying to get me. Ooh, this would be a cool spot to build too. This is a nice little flat area here. There's so many cool spots you could build a base with some friends around here. Is this the area you could jump into water from? Probably not. Oh, and there's a flat area right here. Like, I could imagine playing this with like 8 friends and then just... Okay, well, we might be enabling fly mode here again if it sees me. Another little area right there. And the temperature's not too bad up here. It's a little cold. But it's nothing too bad. And then I guess this area is just the same as all of the other ones. So you're just going to go in. There's going to be a statue at the end. Oh, there's no statue in there? Just some pillars? Hold on. There we go. I had to deal with my cat. This is actually super pretty. Now, I don't really care much for the boars being up here. I feel like the boars are going to be a huge nuisance, but... That was a drakeling. Hi, little drakeling. I'd love to tame you. I like finding the other drakelings, because I've only ever seen the winter one so far. Okay, I'm gonna do this on a whim. Okay, well, we're definitely not gonna follow through. Whoops. We're definitely not gonna follow through with this jump because I wanted to. I might be dead because I clicked walk again. Okay. There's the pond over there. I want to jump to the pond. I think that would just be fun to do. And if I die, I die. Wait, what is this that died? The saber tooth? That's what it gets. Please tell me I make it. Please. I can't tell if I'm making it. I barely made it. I barely made that jump. Okay. Is that a wolf? Oh, I think that's a boar. Okay, wait. Is there double suns? No. So I think my opinion of this map is it's definitely a 10 out of 10 in my eyes. This whole map looks beautiful. I love that snow area that was really dark. I really love what these valleys look like because since it's such a massive map, you actually have some really big valleys. And like this water here having like, I don't know what it is they did to make it dark. I mean, they made all the rocks extra dark around it. Makes it look so nice. And the fact that they're actually, like, if you play this, you know that in the future they're going to be adding in some new areas, which I'm suspecting are those contenders over there. It, like, leaves more room to, like, be like, once you explore all of this, there's more to come. And the fact the ocean is crazy. Like, I can't decide, like, if I want to build in the snow if I play this. If I want to just go out and explore these massive oceans, especially with those air bubbles that they got down here. Oh, just let me go any further that way. Oh, wait, let me check this out. This looks like it would be a cool area for wyverns. Oh, what's this little section up here? Okay. This is a cool cave with different levels. Oops. This little roundabout area up here. What about this water? Oh, there's a whole boat down here. They imagine if they added boats like this to the game, though. That would be crazy. They really should. I'm sick of that tiny little raft. I want a ship. I know I could probably download a mod for a ship, but still. This is the area we first started at. It's just a really good map. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy we got to see one of those lizards too. Ooh, a Colosseum. Okay. You build a little house right here and then just line all of your dinosaurs up on the things. This would actually be a cool spot for that mini house I like to build. And then we just line all of my dinosaurs in the crowd and then like have things down the middle. It'd also be really cool to actually do like fights with some of the dinosaurs. So like I unclaim one and set it to aggressive and then like have it be in there with another one of my dinosaurs and have them fight each other. That'd be interesting. So the one that comes out on top will be my main tame. Oh, there's another one of these lizards. I want to go up to it and see if it's a passive. Does it say anything? No, he has to be a knockout tame. They're fast, though. Even just their regular walk speed's fast. I'd love to tame one of these guys. I bet it's difficult, though, because they might run really fast to get away from you. Unless I'm wrong and it's not a knockout tame, but it looks like one to me. Beautiful green valleys. What is this? This is a little bit of a weird spot, but you know what? I like it. How deep is this water? It's deep enough to hide in. Interesting. Wait a minute, let me take a peek over at this stuff. And then there was that little village we saw that had some nice houses to build in, and look at all the color in here. I can actually look out at this. I feel like in a lot of the base maps on Ark, it's so hard to look at. They got the textures down. They put a lot of heart into this map. I wonder if they, like, because I know this is a modded map first. I wonder if they just hired those modders and then gave them, like, a little team from Ark to help push it along or something like that. I'm curious how that worked out. I'll probably end up looking up that story later and seeing like how all of that went down. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. That's a nice little deep pond too to bring your dinosaurs that you get, like your water ones. It's a really nice mountain. Oh, look how crystal the water is over here. I love this kind of stuff, like these little like ravines of water. It was one man. Nakatus. Oh, alright, alright. I'm curious if it's still just him working on this map or if they gave him a mini team or not now that it's officially part of Ark. Maybe not though, because I could see him just absolutely cooking up a masterpiece with this. Meanwhile, Wildcard probably has like, you know, they have all the funding in the world and they end up making something that falls apart. Oh my goodness. What about this little spot out in the ocean? Oh yeah, I was talking about this island. This is 100% where my friend would build. He'd build out here and then tell nobody that he wants no neighbors and wants to stay away from everything. And then he'd get bored and leave. He helped in making Valguro and Ragnarok too. Oh, okay. I can see Valgura in this map a little bit. Like some of the stuff in here being kind of similar. Or not similar, but I can kind of get like a little bit of a I can see the little bit of a I can see that he's worked on Valguro a little bit. Now Ragnarok, I don't know. Ragnarok is just kind of like a mix of everything, so like you could say that for any map. I want to take one more look before we switch to look at the other skins at the deep part of the ocean. Also, I do see a lot of stuff from maybe like Gen 1 inspiration. Because I feel like the underwater bubbles remind me of the underwater zones in Gen 1. Also, these new turtles, I wonder when they added these. What are they called? The Archelons. Oh. And they're a passive tame. Those jellyfish almost just smoked me. That would have been crazy. Is this Poseidon? Anyone want to build their base on this? Where are the air bubbles at? But yeah, I see like two things I would say from like Gen 1. That'd be the air bubbles down here and then the lava zone, because I feel like they're going to, once Gen 1 comes out, I feel like they're definitely going to be adding the magma garis or whatever they're called. I feel like they have to be added over there. It just makes sense. Well, there's a couple deep spots in this ocean. What the heck is that thing? Oh, he is ugly, but I like that blue color on him. I have no experience with any of the fish down here, so like anything that is new to ASA in the underwater department is brand new to me. What is that? A turtle. I'm not seeing the air bubble though. I think it's, this ocean is huge. Like I swear I've checked. So I was looking for this spot over here, but like it's even bigger than what I was thinking for this ocean. Oh, we hit a little barrier right there. I feel like some of these barriers out here are a little bit awkward. Just a tiny bit. With the shaping to them. Oh yeah, there it is. I wanted to check out this bubble one more time. Oh, some of this isn't loading. I am going incredibly fast. This middle part right here looks a little odd to me. How does it look when you get close to it? It's a little bit bright. Oh, wait a minute. There's an interesting spot if I just barely... Oh, look at that. That looks crazy. This kind of reminds me of an area in a game called Returnal. There's like this underwater area that isn't technically underwater. And it kind of looks like the depths there. That's actually kind of cool. Imagine a map that was just like that. That's just dark up in the air. Now, I know they did the underwater map on whatever it's called, Evolved. But, like, Aquatica or whatever the heck that nonsense called. But that map, I couldn't be less interested in it. Whatever the Aquatica map is. But maybe it's good. I don't think I heard anything good about it, though. And then this area over here, I feel like I need a ghillie suit if I want to survive very long. Is there like a dodo maybe that's like this? I want to see what this thing's called. Lightning? Wait, does it say lightning? Dang it, it just had to smack me. We got to sneak up on one and see what they're called. But yeah, if they don't add the magma garis out here when they do come out, I think that would be a missed opportunity. This looks like a perfect place to build a nest for that. And I know you can see lava in Ragnarok, but it's so rare when it actually pops that you don't really see it. And then the lava in the island you don't see very often. You really only see lava in the wyvern dens. I'm trying to think, is there really any map that has a lot of lava in it? Like, other than Gen 1 and the lava zone? I don't think so. This area is really nice, but it's killing me really fast. Oh, there's a little structure over there. Let's take a look at that. Okay, I like the blue on this building. Okay, what is that? That thing's still fighting that thing over here? I remember that. Now, I can't wait to see, because it looks like there's going to be a desert over there. I can't wait to see what the desert's going to be like. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a desert to me. And then maybe if this, because this mountain looks like it's in the area to get built on too, like some kind of island. Maybe they just put like a makeshift mountain there until they work on it. So it looks like the desert's going to be worked on next over that island, but I could be wrong. Oh, it looks like there might be some desert wastes over there in the far corner. Yeah, I'm really excited for when that comes out. I haven't even started playing on this map yet, and I'm excited for the next stuff to come out on it. That's how you know it's a good map. Now this area I think is just a wee bit crazy. I like it. I'm happy it's here, but I'd never build here. And depending on what resources are down here, I might not ever come down here. Other than to take a look at it. I feel like every time I fly over it, like if I have an RG or a boat, oh, I'd love to take a raft off the edge here and see what happens. Probably not possible though because of the rocks there, right? Yeah. Oh, hi Megalodon. Hi little bud. Let me see where we're at on time. We're at an hour and 30 minutes. And the stream is going to be maximum 3 hours unless I end it sooner. Just because I'm trying to take a glance at everything. I think what I want to go do is check out on some more of these animated skins. Now that we've looked at this. Oh, is that Bob? Was that Bob secretly is one of these? Oh, wait a minute. Please tell me this is a cave, because I was hoping to find one. Is this an artifact cave? Oh, it has to be. It has to be. Wait a minute. Should I travel on foot? I should travel on foot. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Hopefully I don't end up dying, though. Is there going to be traps in here? Oh, I actually really like this area. Like, you could build a little base right here. Just a little makeshift base. Get, like, a fancy Ascendant sword and some, like, gear. To look like a knight. And then go in here and do the dungeon. If it is a dungeon to fight in. There's a lot of cool spots in here to build. And to make little pit stops. Oh, this is actually a really exciting area. Oh, what is that? Maybe it didn't load properly, or it's a portal? Am I crazy? Still, I wanna build in there. It leads out into a cave, and then it leads out here. I love that, actually. And some water. That is actually so nice. I actually would 100% build in there. Let me go to fly real quick. Get a nice little aerial shot of this. Yeah, and then there's a flat spot out here to build something. There's that whole cave system in there you could build in. What is this? I was still hoping to find a dungeon though, a little bit, but knowing that it's just a really sexy building area. And I'm usually not one at all to want to build at places, but like this looks like he actually thought about players building here and left some blank spots in some really nice areas, and then just had just enough amount of detail for other stuff. What's this up here? Oh. What? Interesting. So it's a little way up and down. I like that. Hold on, let me go back to walk one more time. I want to walk through the other side and see what that's like. And, oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to run out of time for me, because I 3 hours max this stream. We might run out of time to try to get a Dreadmare. Because I know where they spawn on Valguro. I was wanting to take a peek at maybe taming one, and so we could just kill one, get the ritual table. And then check out the other skins, but we'll see what happens here. I feel like this part right here is broken. I'm going to jump through it anyways. Okay. I do like looking at underneath the maps. I do. So like coming down here may not be the best idea to look at the map from it, but I do like seeing if there's anything hidden that I can take a look at. So let's just do that a wee bit. Oh no, but I can't fly when I'm under here. Oh, I clicked walk, didn't I? Never mind. Let's see. Maybe I can find a cave this way. I mean, that's kind of cavey. Oh, yeah. No, there's definitely some kind of cave here. The question is, how do I get in? No, I don't know what that is over there, but this right here is definitely a cave. Let me fly up and over. Oh, can I not fly up and out? There we go. Perfect. So there is a cave here somewhere. Okay, here's the entrance. Oh my goodness. Is it a mini aberration zone? I hope so. I actually hope so. Okay, let's take a peek. This is already incredibly pretty in here. I'm happy we've seen this. Let me look over at the edge. It is like a mini aberration zone. Oh, yeah. You know, this is going to be my favorite spot. I can't ever get enough of aberration. I'm not going to lie. That's why I would love to have an aberration 2 map. Is there any like mod creators that have been working really hard on making an aberration 2.0? Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to die. I died. I don't know where it is. Oh, no, no. I don't know where it is on the map. Oh, it's going to show me where I died. Okay, we'll be fine. Let me enable fly so we can zoom over there. Thank goodness there's death markers. Otherwise, we would have missed out on that. It's so tempting to hold square and forget where the aberration zone is. I wonder if they're going to add a third boss to this map too as it's getting worked on. So if they have the giant and they have Medusa, who else would they have to add? What if they added Kratos? That'd be goofy. Let's see. A giant elephant from IX Zombies. Okay, so the aberration zone is where this guy's kind of looking. Okay. Now maybe this time, instead of walking, so I don't die, we fly a little bit? No, I want to walk. We walking. We ain't gonna mess around with fly zone down here. It's an aberration zone. We gotta be polite. And then I'll make sure to do some steal shots too, because I know that like if I move around too fast on a live stream, sometimes it'll just blur the screen if it can't keep up. And so we'll take some sneak peeks in here. Like this area, this is part of Astraeos. Oh, what is that swimming in the water down there? Might be a Sarco. This is so cool. This kind of reminds me of a mod for Skyrim back in the day called Moonpath to Elsewhere. I've always wanted to play that mod. Remember when I was really little, I actually thought that mod was part of the game because I didn't know mods were like what they were, and I was just like, there's nothing there when I go there. Where's he at? He's not spawning for me. Oh yeah, this area is so pretty. I know it's probably a bad idea, but I'm tempted to see what that is over there. I'm not tempted enough to just go swimming out there like an idiot for it. Hey, can we do business out here? You want to come over to me? It has to be a Sarco. Okay, okay. I don't want to get murdered in here. Hold on. I noticed there's one of those heal plants in here too. What would be crazy is if there's a rock drake nest in this map, which now that they've added it to Valguro, what would stop them from adding it to this map? You know what I mean? This map might end up having every dino if it adds the Magmagari in it. Okay, we're not dealing with the raptor. Wait, you know what? We could just... He's gone. He's gone. He didn't need to be down here. Oh yeah, I'm in love with this area down here. I'm not gonna lie. This whole map is sexy. Oh yeah, look at this area. This is perfect with like the yellow glow that's in here. I feel like Valgaro tried to do this with their aberration zone, but they just made it the fog too nasty. This kind of dirt in the air or whatever like that is with the fog and these lights, it's not oversaturated and too much. This is like perfectly how it should be done. Like it doesn't like, cause I swear when I was playing Valguro and I went to the aberration zone, the colors were just annoying me so bad. But when I'm down here in this doesn't annoy me at all. Wonder how far. I mean, we saw with fly mode like how much it went on down here, but like that's only from an outside perspective of this cave system. Interesting. I wonder if any like aberration thing spawned down here. I doubt there's gonna be ambient versions of dinos down here, but I'm curious if maybe there's like a light pet or maybe even like a nameless, like a blue zone or something like that. There might not be, but investigating. And there doesn't really need to be. Okay, now I don't want to die. We might enable fly mode, but I like not using it. Okay, we're gonna use fly mode before I kill myself and have to fly back. So there's a gas ball spot, so there must be radiation then in blue gems. I swear I saw the green gems. Yeah, there's green gems there. Okay, there is something over this way. Now, if there's radiation down here, there's not much I can do. Unless I actually tried building the stuff itself. I mean, I could enable creative, but if I enable creative, that might be... Oh my goodness. If I enable creative, that might make me lazier later on. Oh. There's just another entrance in, and this looks so pretty. So just right here, straight into a good aberration zone. Just immediately. I like how it's like, it doesn't even feel like it's underground almost. It's just an area that's down here. Let's go back to walk real quick. So yeah, you got this nice open aberration variant or area. And then you can just simply walk out and you're still in the mountain up high. And you have a nice pretty view out here. Green gems and crystals and mushrooms. Got a little bit of everything, even the gas balls. Which makes me think, are they going to add a radiation zone at some point? Because with the gas balls being there, that's the only thing I think gas balls even relate to is the hazmat suit. But I mean, the hazmat suit's nice to have just because you could go to that fire zone out there in the distance and be perfectly fine. So I guess there's that. Yeah, straight from the aberration zone to this. This is probably one of the sexy, this like is the sexiest map in Ark right now. And that's even with some of the stuff not being finished yet. And look how that beach looks down here. This reminds me of a cove like on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I don't know, I feel like there's a little cove area like this that you can play on. I'd love to build down there actually. Even with this area being up high above it, like that little blank spot right there, building a little camp or whatever, then having the beach there, because it looks like a really nice beach. Let's actually go down there. Now, hopefully I timed this right. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't. I almost didn't time that right. Oh. I'm going to be honest, I kind of jumped in my seat there because I meant to press it way sooner, but I zoned out as I was falling down because I was like, this is peaceful. Let's just fly down to our doom. And I don't even feel like I need to use the command to shrink the grass. The grass is the right height, too. Yeah, look at this beach. This is a nice beach. I'd actually like to build on this beach. Usually I ignore the beaches because they're not, like, very beachy. Oh, the water's having a little bit of a problem here. And then this huge, massive mountain that we came out of with an aberration zone in it. I'm not going to lie, like, this map is still growing on me even more, and it's already, like, blown my mind a little bit, so. I'm trying to like tell myself, well, I gotta beat Valguro first, then Lost Colony, then we'll come here. Because I guarantee if I do this map, it's gonna like what's gonna happen is I'm gonna want to do this map and I'm gonna want to do Lost Colony, and so like I gotta make sure that we stick to the schedule that I have, so I don't feel like I'm getting torn to two different pieces or torn into two different places. But I'm also really happy we took a look at this map. It is such a cool map. Let me fly up into the air one more time. I'd like to see what it looks like at night if possible, but we are running out of time to check out the other stuff that I want to check out, so I might need to just wrap it up for this map. And then we'll go check out the animated skins on some dinosaurs and then maybe that Dreadmare. And I'm curious what this mountain right here is going to turn into. The desert is going to be sexy. Massive oceans. This map is already like way bigger than the other maps, and they're going to make it bigger. My brain's trying to comprehend that. There's lots of beautiful landscape around here. And the fact that the highest it lets you go is this high, that means I could build a tower at the bottom of that and see if I can bring it all the way up here. That'd be crazy to build. I've been wanting to do that. Wonder how that would load without it breaking at some point. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's check out the other stuff now. I've looked at this map for 2 hours, and I meant to like kind of squeeze stuff around a little differently than that, but we'll see what happens. Exit to main menu. Absolute beautiful map. I cannot wait to go and play that. I'm not going to lie. Let me delete the save file that I have on it currently. Boom. Imagine I accidentally did that to the wrong map. Now, let's look at some of these animated skins. And I want to check out the Dreadmare if we can get that potentially. And we have about 1 hour and 6 minutes to try to accomplish this, so it shouldn't be too bad because I don't want to check it on too many different creatures. Let's first check out the skin here on the Allosaurus. This is what a regular Allosaurus looks like. And then let's just grab that skin for him. And it mimics the colors of the actual dinosaur itself. Okay. So remember the animated skins and the other one, I don't think mimicked their colors. It just gave them a set color. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to actually use the animated skins other than where are they at? These ones? Because I think these ones are pretty cool. You just equip this and now I'm a little old lady. The dragon doesn't even fit on her, right? Let me just toss the dragon for now. At this point, they might as well just add some VR chat skins. That would be so funny. And she's even kind of like hunched over. Walking around as an old lady. That's so funny. Okay, now is there one for the beaver? I don't know what ones they have, but oh, there is an animated beaver. I'm going to be equipping this to all of them. Just to see what ones we got. Let me disable the HUD. Oops. Still sounds like a guy, though. Animated beaver looks crazy. What about riding on one of these animated creatures? Is there a way to potentially make it so the wild creatures spawn with these skins, or am I crazy? There's got to be a way, right? Look at this thing. Okay, now what about the Megatherium? There is a Megatherium one. Okay, there's a lot. I mean, there's 109. Oh, I think the Megatherium's my favorite one. Although it kind of looks like it has boobies now. I'm not going to lie. It's got some mommy milkers on there. Now, what about these deers? I know there's a deer in here. There has to be. Yeah. Animated deer. Well, I mean, we gotta see what my colorful one looks like with it, right? That's cool. I like how it doesn't just default it to the brown, though. It actually just animates it however it is. Megatherium's definitely my favorite. Is the new part of... Wait. Is this the new part of Astraeos? No. Right now, I just looked at Astraeos for, like, the first 2 hours, and now I've switched back to Val to look at the, to look at these, animation skins. Alright, I wanted to check out this horse, too. But yeah, no, this isn't the new part of Val or Astraeos. I'm probably saying that wrong, but yeah. Oh, the horse has got to be is pretty cool too. But do I like it better than the Megatherium? Maybe. There's no way the crab has it, right? Okay, that thing doesn't have it. What about the Rex? The Rex has to have an animated skin. Unless I'm wrong and the crab does. I'm not gonna lie, I do quite like some of these animated skins. Can we get this guy into the sunlight? The sunlight's got to be so far away. Okay. Is there any, like, animated tools? No. Unless, wait, what if I hold it with the animated skin? Nope. Little grandma with a chainsaw? How did she look? I wouldn't mess with her. I definitely would not mess with her. Hold on, let's go to photo mode. Yeah. Nobody's messing with little old grandma, I'm not gonna lie. The chainsaw's pretty much bigger than she is. Okay, how do I get out of photo mode? This. What about third person? Honestly, the animated skins are kind of funny. I'm going to check one more time for the crab here. Just because I realized that they're not all in the same spot. I'm certain there's not, though. Yeah, there's definitely not a crab skin. There wouldn't somehow be a wyvern one, would there be? Because I feel like the wyvern wouldn't be a bad choice for the devs to put a skin for this. No, there is not. Okay. Now what about the kitty cat? Which I'm curious if this will make his colors pop or not. Because you can't really see the cyan on this cat very well in the light over here. Oh yeah, you can see that cyan way good on this one. Okay, now what about the wolf? I know for a fact there's a wolf one. Now how does that compare to a regular wolf? Oh. It looks so goofy. It looks like it smoked not the not so good stuff. Wait, let's see. Do I have a torch? No, I do not. Okay. Now what about the RG? Come on, tell me there's an RG. Yes, there is. Okay. Some of these animated skins aren't my favorite, but the dinos definitely don't. The horses do. What about the sheeps? That's an ambient one. I don't know if that would work. Oh, the animated sheep's eyes? I don't think it blinks. Okay. Now, is there any character ones I want to look at outside of the little old lady, which I think is probably the most peak skin there is? Oh! Yeah, Helena. You can't even see her out here. Hold on. Light pet. Let's see. Helena's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to actually see her in game. Then who is this? Jane, Jarva, Mylan, the new armor, Henry, Helena, Lad, Artrix, whatever the heck her name is, Bob. Animated series, that girl, the Rebel. Oh, so this is her too. And then like you have the new armor variant. With this one. Okay, now what about Bob? Why does Bob not wear any clothes? I don't know. Now who's this? John? Let's see what he looks like. I'm just going to use this little version. Okay. I think I looked at this big guy. He has like a cape and some other stuff. He's huge. Wait, is this that one girl again too? No, it's not. Okay. And there's this big guy with his armor, and then Rockwell. I think Edmund Rockwell is probably my favorite, but his face is just a little bit awkward to me. Now, with the remainder of our time, what I want to try to do, which is perfect because it looks like the sun is setting, I wanted to get a Dreadmare. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I do know where they're at. Also, this is the base I'm building right now. This Friday, I'm going to be continuing working on this base and doing some other tasks. But, there is a Dreadmare spawn for Valguro over here, and I would like to see if we can get one at least within the next 30 minutes or so. There's like a few spawns for them. If it's not turning night, that would really suck if the sun is coming up. Is the sun coming up? Wait, I can just check with the time. Okay, it looks like it's getting dark, I'm hoping. I hope that's not the sun coming up. And then that means we can try to get a Dreadmare. I've never tamed one before. All I know is you kill it and you have to trust in the blood altar or some nonsense, so any level would do. I heard something about the potential of a Giga Heart, which if we do need that, I have a sniper rifle where I can knock it out and then I'll kill it with my hatchet. Which is a weird way to kill a Giga, I know, but like that's literally the best strategy I got is to use my Ascendant Sickle and then knock it out with the fancy long neck that we have. And Gigas also spawn over here near it, so it wouldn't be a bad choice. And then let me see. While we're flying over here to where the Dreadmares are, I'm not sure how dark it has to be for them to spawn. But we're definitely on our way. Wait, why does it look so see these like clouds up here? My clouds and stuff should be disabled. Let's make sure. So volumetric fog. Okay, it was the fog, all right. Now this area doesn't look right to me because the Dreadmares weren't by this much of a foresty area. It looks like there's more trees over here than usual, unless I'm crazy. Did they just recently update these trees in Atom? I might just be crazy on that. But also, after going to Astraeos to this map, I do like how condensed and how much land there is, but the massive oceans on Astraeos and like, I don't know, it's such a beautiful map. I definitely want to play through that entire map. And those bosses seem really interesting to me, the Medusa and then the Giant. Okay, right about here is where they can spawn. I seen one yesterday, and that's kind of what, or the last time I streamed, and I was like, I have to buy it. I have to be able to tame one. Which that's the whole point of them even putting them in here where you can't tame them. I should have killed one, though. I think you can put the altar in your inventory, even if you don't own the thing, so you could tame it eventually if you did pay for it. Or if they ever become free somehow. Okay, is that sun ever going to go down? It's literally just getting brighter as the sunset. Well, we'll just take a look around. I don't think they can spawn yet. But there's also something else I kind of want, so I could just keep an eye out for that while we're looking for a Dreadmare. And I might be wrong. Maybe they don't just spawn at night, but I've only ever seen it at night, so it has to be a nighttime creature. I completely forgot about stamina. And I guess as we're here... Oops. I guess as we're here, we can check these cosmetics again. Oh, I've never put this Lost Drakeling costume on one yet. Surprisingly, okay. What is this? Animated series? Oh, the little bat. Balosaurus? The bug? What is this? Oh, this is something I want to tame. I'm probably not going to say it right, but I just call him the bloody Carno. I mean, the bloody Gigas, but the Cha-Cha-Cha-Chas here. He's cool. Also want to tame one of those this Friday when I do the big stream. Giant queen bee. What fish is this? You can tame that thing? Are you sure you can tame that thing? I feel like I'm crazy. I feel like that's not a tameable creature, I thought. I thought it was just something you murder. Guess it is. I don't know why you would want any of those tamed, but maybe for farming. I don't know why you'd want to farm it. What is this? The dung beetle, the horse, this. What is this over here? Gallimimus, penguin, Ahinodon. All those I kind of understand what they are. The mammoth. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here I don't understand. Or like is different. Like maybe an aberration creature's in here. Oh, the Perlovia. The Arenio. The deer, the Troodon, the Thyla. Is that a Titansaurus or is that just a Bronto? It is. The Titan does have a skin. The little monkey, the lizard that crawls up walls. What about this guy? The Gigasaurus. The otter has one too. The Yeti. This looks like it's probably the Bronto. Yep. The Sabertooth. The Quetzal and all the other ones. Man, it literally has it's so many skins. But like these people one I think are the coolest. I don't know why, but the old lady goes kind of hard, and then this girl's kind of cool, but she's kind of hard to see. Because the red's really dark. Alright. Maybe it's dark enough. I feel like the sunset's being a little bit crazy right now, or the time on this game is not going by. It is going by. So it's definitely going to be a little bit hard to see, but since they're massive, they spawn just right around here. We should be able to spot one pretty fast. So let's see. And we have 1 hour before I'm out of time for tonight, so we actually have a decent amount of time to spot one of these and hunt it. I wasn't certain if 3 hours was the right amount to like set for this or not, but it looks like it's going to be perfect. Or I wasn't certain if I was going to be able to explore Astraeos for a while, which we took up 2 hours doing that because that map is massive and awesome. And I feel like we've seen quite a good portion of it with that and learned a little bit about it. And then the animated skins were pretty easy to check. I mean, I don't want to really go through every single creature on this list because first of all, I don't even have all these tamed up. But I'm definitely happy to look through them. And then these character ones definitely are the best ones in this. I like how it shows that claw on her. Wait, can I go to first person real quick and see the... Let me jump off. I don't see the little knife on her wrist in first person. Maybe if I pull out something? No. I just don't see that little knife on her wrist. Hold on, let me go to third. Yeah, you see the knife on her hand right here in third person. But when you go to first person, you don't see that knife sticking out. I would have loved to see that. Huh, maybe that's just me. Okay, now we got to keep our eyes peeled. That thing's going to spawn at any moment. Maybe we do a dino wipe just to try to make sure that we get it to spawn. But I feel like that could really hurt the spawns too and make it so we have to wait longer to spot one. Oh, there's one right there. That has to be one. What level? It honestly doesn't matter to me. Level 15? And I don't know how you tame one, but I'm pretty certain you just murder it, so we're gonna go in for the kill on this thing. Now it's level 15. That might be enough to wipe it out. It's shooting stuff at me. There we go. Crash landing. You got smoked. Oh, no, no, no. What are these raptors doing? Don't eat its corpse. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to find its bag here, but there's a lot of nonsense in this area. Okay, that should keep them back a little bit. If they come after me, I should be able to just smoke them. There we go. 10 pounds. Prove your might against it. So you do put it in your inventory. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Server hitch detected. Weird. Time remaining. Okay. Requires a rock drake feather to summon. How am I supposed to go and get a rock drake feather right now? Okay. Okay. The game wants to play dirty? I'll play dirty. I'll get your rock drake feather. I'll get your rock drake feather. Yeah, I'll get your rock drake feather, alright. I'll go upload one from Aberration. This game wants to play this way. Actually, I mean, it is only level 15. Hold on. Maybe we find a better one right here. As much as I'd like to tame a level 15. That's a level 25? Is it really much better? I mean, a level 15 might be easy to tame, though. Let's see with this one. If it's possible for me to tame one right now. What do we need? Megalania Toxin to summon the Wild Mel Dread Stallion. Huh. Maybe we just keep trying until we find one with the easy material. I really don't feel like going all the way to Aberration to try to get one of these guys to tame. And then I don't know what I have to do next after that. Maybe I fight it again. I mean, it probably won't be hard to figure out once I get another one to spawn. But this is a pretty decent spot to figure out where these things come from. But I definitely don't have any rock drake feathers on me right now because I have not been to the Aberration Zone to get a rock drake. I need this RG out of here. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this altar, see how much time it has. 2 minutes. Taming effectiveness is 100 right now. And then I just have to get that. That's crazy. Level 15, you need a rock drake feather. That's stupid. I mean, I'd be fine with a Giga Heart, honestly, over that. Because at least there's Gigas nearby. Okay, hold on. Left ear is not audioing. So if I break the little... Whoops. If I break the altar, it does not come back. But if it runs out of time, maybe it will let me pick it back up. And then the toxin, I'm not even certain. Oh, well, I know what Megalanian toxin is. So can it just pretty much be anything in the game? Like it could be an RG Talon. It could be an Allosaurus brain. Any of like the trophies that animals could drop is what I'm thinking it could be. Which is kind of interesting to me. We'll see if we can get another one to spawn. If not, we'll just try to respawn this table again in a moment. I feel like this is the best spot to see one. We got a minute left on this. I don't see any more spawning in the area. Hopefully another one will spawn for us, though. But if we don't end up getting one in this video, at least like or the stream, we can try again this Friday. Try every single night that we get time on here for. So 46 seconds. All right. I don't see none around here, so. Okay, 30 seconds. We'll see what happens when this fells. I just punch this? Does that hurt the taming effectiveness? What about if I use this? So you can't damage the altar. Unless. No, I don't have anything that'll damage it. Got 5 seconds. Let's see what happens. Altar damaged. No tribute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it spawned the rock drake. Cool. Does that mean I can get the feather now? Ritual progressed. Oh, so it takes damage if you don't do it, but you still get the progression? Oh, so if it runs out of time. Okay. Requires basically a T-Rex armor. Is that what it's wanting? But it takes damage, the altar does, which I think it took just enough damage that we could wait the timer out. Let's go find a Rex. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So you technically don't have to find it, but you're going to have to fight for it still. Okay. Now, I do know some Rexes like to spawn around here quite often, so it won't be that hard to find a Rex. And then I think we can get one of these. Okay, where would a Rex be? Come on, I know there was literally like 15 Rexes through here when I was playing yesterday, and we're not seeing a single one. Those fly up through here. There's some Allosauruses down there. Some Brontos. Usually there's a Rex by the Brontos. Oh, there is. Can this dragon land? Come on. I was spamming the land button. There we go. We finally got it to land. Okay, perfect. We got the arms. Let's go. And the altar's in a good spot. I honestly don't mind that it's level 15. I just wanted to tame one, so that's definitely a win for me. And then eventually we can hunt for a high level one. I mean, we only seen the level 25. Figured out altar breaks if you break it that way, so it's better just to wait for the timer. And then, I'm curious if the altar tells me anything else, like maybe its trait? I'm certain the body, when we first kill it, would tell me the traits. But it is nice, though, that you just kill it, and then you can just tame it later once you get time. Okay, back to the altar. Let's grab that item. We just need the one. I'm going to hold both of them, just in case. I hope nothing scary happens. Offer. Hey, you want to go, Dread Stallion, huh? Yeah, cooked. So, okay, so you wait the timer. It hurts the altar, but you have to fight like a high level of whatever it is, plus the stallion. And then if you find the item, it's just the stallion. Okay. Now we need an Alpha Carno arm. I might have that. I might have that on me. Do we have it? I do not. Okay, an Alpha Carno does not seem like it's going to be fun to fight. We do have one at base, but I don't think I have 5 minutes to head back to base. I do think we could kill an Alpha Carno if we find one, which there is a few spawns for one nearby. Dang it, I want to check that thing for a baby, but I know we're looking for an Alpha Carno. Let's see, come on, just an Alpha Carno. Okay, let's angle ourselves like this. And if I knock the Alpha Carno out, put it to sleep, I'll just beat it with my sickle and it should die pretty fast. Or worst case scenario, we'll just light it on fire with my wyvern. My wyvern should be able to take one out as long as I don't try to 1v1 it on even ground. And hopefully we end up finding one. They're a little bit random on their spawns, but I've seen quite a few in my time of traveling around here. But worst case scenario, we'll just fight one as it goes up against me when I'm fighting the Dreadmare. This is actually kind of a fun tame, and then maybe while we're looking for this, when we come back, we'll see another one. There's a Rex down there. I'm not seeing an Alpha Carno. Am I even going to see its glow from up here? Probably not. But I'm pretty good at spotting dinosaurs. Like, there is that right there that's kind of giving me a vibe. Nope, that is a Cedo. As much as I want to check those Cedos, they're definitely not worth it for me yet. Not why I'm trying to focus on this tame anyways. Okay, a big Carno. There is some creatures right there. There's regular Carnos and terror birds. They're having a whole party right there. Allosauruses. We might just have to wait the timer out and fight the Carno that spawns. Hopefully it's not too insane. Because I'm kind of not ready to fight a high level one, and I know that altar is probably going to spawn in a crazy one. Dang it, I don't think I have enough time to fight one now. It might have been best to fly to my base and back. I might have been able to do that in under 5 minutes and get the Alpha Carno piece. I definitely don't have time to do that now. But if we end up felling this, I do not want to get my wyvern killed by any reason, but if we end up felling this, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. We can probably find another one in this area. So I'm going to stop looking for Carnos now since we're probably short on time for that. See if we find another stallion. I'm not seeing one spawn around here. That's okay. We're just going to go back to the altar then. See how much time we have left. Hopefully it doesn't just spawn on me, and that's how much time I have left. 30 seconds. Okay, so we're going to need to find ourselves, first of all, some stamina and a good spot to fight this Alpha Carno. Probably right here. Okay, I'm sorry, Argentatus, but you need to get out of my grill. I'm ready. Come on. You know you want a piece of this. 30 seconds isn't that long. Okay, no, it's summoning it. I missed. It's reloading right now, even though it doesn't look like it. Stupid Rex. Does Rex not know I'm trying to do an altar right now? Stop pushing me off the cliff! Land, 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 land. Okay. This might seem like the dumbest way to fight one of these, but it definitely is a good way. Oh, come on. It did the reload glitch again, so it confused me. Come on. Okay, well, I probably just knocked my wyvern out. I totally just knocked my wyvern out with one shot. Oh, we killed it. Ritual complete. Activate the altar to tame. Okay. Never mind, we did it. It was probably weaker than I thought. Maybe it's equal level to the thing we're trying to tame. Oops. Okay. Okay, game. Alright, let's see. Now the question is, do we need a saddle? No, we don't. Alright. So as Dark Wind, Terror of Shield, Aura of Hate, and Black Hole. I don't know what Black Hole means, but let me try something. If I put this on you... Wait, is Black Hole like reduced weight, like negative weight? Because that's 110, right? How much am I holding? I'm holding 110 weight. You're holding 110. What if I get off of you? I'm still holding 110. What does Black Hole mean? Because I heard that that was what was good about it. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't know what Black Hole would do. Okay, what about Terror Shield? Oh, that is cool. So I can do like a bubble? Wind Blade? Hold these two? Oh, that's insane. Melee? Okay, Aura of Hate. Whoops. So does that just kill stuff nearby? Interesting. I don't know what Black Hole does. It has movement like that? I can fly backwards and sideways and hover? Oh my goodness, that movement's crazy. And it glides? I could have got wyvern eggs with this thing. This thing's insane, actually. Almost feel like just taking it back home. Uh-oh. Hey. Hold on, get out of my face. Oh my goodness, this level 90 little beast. I just had to get a low level one. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. But if I see another Dread Stallion, I'm gonna need to pull out my my wyvern. Does he have anything on him I want to keep? Oh my goodness, he has the oil I need. We'll take the feet. We'll take the Rex arms. Okay. We'll put my wyvern away now. What did I just do? Need that for building later. This. Okay. Put this guy away. Now look at this thing from... Wait, let me just put this away. Look how big this horse is. Flaming little muzzle there. His legs are so long, actually. That's kind of weird looking from this angle anyways. Imagine it was just the front half. Those are its two legs. That'd be weird. Now, can I just stand on top of you? Oh, no, it flies you off. Okay. I like this movement of being able to just fly backwards and left and right. It's insane. It's so much easier to control than a wyvern. If I can get myself a high level one of these, I honestly, I don't even know. I don't think I would use a wyvern anymore. It's so fast too. All right, let's fly this guy back to base. I doubt we see another one, right? There's no more spawning. Yeah, let's just take the one we got home back. Especially because we only got 30 minutes. We can just take that off my screen. Whoops. And then what level is this guy? 22. Does he have anything else? Melee damage, health. Let's just put some health and stamina on this guy. 1,000 that. And like at least 5k health. And I wonder if he can breed these. This has gender? Yes, it has gender. Because I remember, maybe it's the tech creatures that don't have gender, but I remember there being some kind of like creature that doesn't have one. Maybe it's the snakes. But I'm not certain. Maybe I'm thinking of like legendaries on Pokemon not having gender. That is so cool having the glide ability and being able to just wait. Can I sprint backwards? And then not sprint? Sprint? Oh yeah, you can sprint backwards. Like what are you supposed to do if this thing's firing fireballs at you and going backwards and you're trying to like fight? You just have to die. Go the other way. Also, I'm curious what aggro's. Oh, it's probably fast as a land mount too. Let's try to get our stamina back here for a second. Wonder what it eats. Does it eat? Yeah, it does eat. Okay. I was thinking it's a zombie. I'm like, does it need brains? Yeah, it's a pretty fast land mount too. I think it's faster flying. It sounds really cool too. I just don't know what that black hole ability does, but supposedly I heard something about carry weight with it, so, and that it was a really overpowered for like carrying stuff, but I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. And it says 55 on it. Maybe I'll look it up on the Dodex real quick. Yeah, let me just check that just so we can really see what this guy's all about. This thing looks incredibly awesome. I can't believe we got our hands on one so quickly too. Dodex. They're definitely adding weird dinos with Ascended here, but I don't really necessarily think that's a bad thing. Creatures. All creatures. Why is my Dodex not working right? I kid you not. I think Dodex is down. Or something. Something's not right. Is my... Oops. I hope I didn't just close my stream out with that. That misclick. Oh no, I would have known. Okay, now my Dodex is working. Let's see. Dreadmare. Okay, we'll go to tips. Let's land this guy down somewhere. I think right here is nice and good. Look at this thing. I can't believe we got our hands on this bad boy. He's absolutely awesome. Okay, let's see. Any tips for the Dreadmare? It flies fast in circle and keeps a distance. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about any of that. Breedable and eats spoiled meat when raising. Okay. They demand a Monite vial on Astraeos. 63 points into weight, 1928 will allow you to black hole basically cryopod a Karch or a Giga with a 950 drag weight. Wait, so it can move dinosaurs? Hold on. We got something small over here. Do I have anything small enough for that? I think supposedly it can pick up dinos that are small enough with a 50 drag weight. Here, come with me. I'm gonna see if I can black hole this guy. Which, if that's the case, that is kind of crazy. I don't understand how I would use it. It says press R, which is the right joystick. Where is the menu? Hold on. I'm gonna have to switch to my other creature now that I accidentally disabled that menu somehow. Whoops. This button, this. How do I get the menu to pop up to show me the rules? Oh. I might have to figure out the black hole another time, though, on this. But I'm really happy we got one of these. It's massive, too. Look how big it is to these wyverns. Wait, let's go up to... I got a regular horse, for example. Because when I first seen, like, a little... like, the pictures for these things, I was thinking they were going to be the size of a regular horse. And then once I seen how big they actually were, I was like, what the heck? Yeah, they're basically wyvern horse... or wyvern tier horses. That's crazy. Let me whistle you stop so you don't follow me now. Why do they have that programmed for them to just randomly move when you whistle them to stop? That messes me up every time. We got a really cool looking one too. I'm happy we didn't get like a nasty like solid pink one or something. Especially when I want it to be a dark creature. I mean, maybe a pink one would be cool, but I think for a first one I like to just get these natural regular colors on them. Which I'm going to check Dodex one more time, since I still have it pulled up, just to read what it says. These can be found in extinction in the wastelands, so they can be on extinction as well. Just found out that the Aura of Hate and Terror shield duration is improved by upping the oxygen stat. Don't cryo this with a dino in its pocket, you will lose it. Should be uncryable with a dino in its pocket. Wait. Should be uncryable with a dino in its pocket for this reason. Okay. It's about 6 hours on ×2 to juvenile. Important. Sauropod, blah, blah, blah. So it can black hole dinosaurs somehow. It says to press R, but I'm not seeing that. Now let me type in how to open controls on Dreadmare. Yes. Okay, that's not okay. Ability buttons for Dreadmare. PS5. Dark Wind. It's not telling me anything. Black Hole. Allows the Dreadmare to store one allied creature inside it, similar to a cryopod for later access. So, the Black Hole ability is the cryopod thing. Okay, that's confirmed in my head, but I just don't know how to use it. I mean, it's low level and it says 55, so it probably really can't carry anything that we have here. So I definitely need to get myself a really high level one. Now I'm curious, does it say anything in here that we can check? Harvest settings? Nothing in here. Options? No. Tracking info, behavior. Maybe there's something in here? No. What about inventory? So if I put this into melee, it's probably going to make that 66. Okay. At least he can fit through a normal gate, though. That's really nice. Okay, so it's the square for that one. Circle for aura of hate. Oh, no. I tried. There was nothing I could do. I jumped off of it midair. Well, I guess we checked out... Uh-oh. Why don't I have a bed? No way. Why don't I have a bed up there? What happened to my bed on my... No, that's crazy. I don't have a bed at my base? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Nobody needs to see what I'm about to do. I'm totally not using fly mode because you couldn't pay me to travel 8,000 feet to get over there right now when I have 6 minutes left on this stream before I, well, I'm about to wrap things up a little bit. No, I said 3 hours, but we actually achieved everything, so. Whoops. Now I need you to land for me. And then this button. Wow, we made it back to base, guys. I don't know how I got over here so fast. Maybe I should build a bed this time. Oh. This thing is awesome, especially down here with the moon. Actually, that's thumbnail worthy right there. Hold on. I need photo mode now. That's all I gotta say. Well, I don't want to see you. I want to see my Dreadmare. Because we're going to be hunting Dreadmares pretty soon. I'm not going to lie. Let me back it up a little bit. Right there's good enough. I don't need anything too crazy. But yeah, we checked out the map of Astraeos. Or Astraeos, however you pronounce it. I'm not really certain how you pronounce it at the moment. But we checked that out. It seems like it's a super sexy, well done map. It looks really good. There's really not any negatives I could say about it. Like, I honestly think it's a positive that it's unfinished, because that means there's going to be more to look for. I honestly can't wait until I'm actually getting into that map to play it. Now, I'm not going to abandon Valguro. We're going to be continuing this Friday. But at some point, I'd like to do Astraeos. And it's probably going to be after, depending on how fast we do this map, which it looks like I don't even have my house here built yet. We're probably going to do it after Lost Colony. So once Lost Colony comes out, I'll play that, and then we'll go to Astraeos, which it should have some new islands by then. So we'll have like a little more of it being full or filled up. And then the animated skins. I actually quite like a lot of them, but I think there's some that I don't really care for. Like, honestly, for this guy right here, let me get my light pet so we can actually look at these a little better. Oops. Like these regular guys right here, I don't really know if I like that too much, but I definitely love the Megatherium. Although it did give it some big old boobies for the animated one. I don't know why, but yeah. And I quite like the horse. Yeah, the animated horse is really cool. I don't know why, but it just kind of has a clean vibe. It reminds me of the plastic texture pack on Minecraft. I really liked that one. I wasn't really much to use anything out of size of vanilla for Minecraft other than a medieval one that I saw that I really liked. And then I really liked the character skins for the animation pack. That seems really nice. I like how it's just like full new characters you can play as. Really like that. And there is one thing I've never checked yet. Now I know this wasn't something I said I was gonna check, but I never checked the Lost Colony little dragon. So I want to take a look at that before we sign off. Oh, it matches the Dreadmare. That's actually kind of cool. He's all corrupted and dark. Honestly, wait a minute. Let's put him in the let's put him in our hand real quick. I'll throw this guy up in the air. That actually seems super cool. I wish I would have seen that sooner. That is really awesome. I love that with the red element corruption, just like that new dinosaur they're going to be adding. I hope they add in a dark one of these in Lost Colony, just as like an actual creature that you can get other than just a skin. But yeah, I love this little skin for this guy. And the Dreadmares, honestly, I think I like it a little more than the Pyromane. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot more to like about this. It's just the Pyromane has a lot of abilities and it's super fun to use. And when he's a small little kitty, he's kind of cool. But anyways, I didn't have much time today, so that's going to be all for today. The next stream will be this Friday, unless something happens and I end up streaming sooner than that. But that is just a what if at this point. We'll definitely be streaming this Friday, and we'll be working on the base that I'm building here, and hunting some Dreadmares, and then maybe getting into the Aberration Zone and keeping an eye on the news and the Ark stuff. So as I'm streaming, I like to keep an eye on all the Ark news to see if anything drops. Which, the second that one new dinosaur dropped, we were reading about that. I'm actually really hyped to tame one of them when they add it this November 18th. Unless it gets delayed. It could get delayed. But anyways, shout out to Elastic, Akil, Dimitri, Variety Games, Macabre, and everybody else that watched from the shadows today. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed checking out that new map. I'm really excited to play it once we get there. And I honestly, it's making me want to go play it like this Friday. But we're playing Valguro. I'm sticking with Valguro. But yeah. Anyways, adios amigos. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys this Friday. I will be posting like some regular videos before Friday, maybe one or two. We'll see what happens. It depends on if I get myself to edit the one and then record a horror game for Halloween. Anyways, that is it for today. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to head out for now.